Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Smith out there with Clint Capella. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. They double team Thompson. Pass to Durant. Now Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Doncic against Holiday. Doncic with the bucket.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Ayton, the screen on Holiday. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Durant's shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
James against Holiday. Ayton inside. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Back to Holiday. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at Toronto, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they have yet to slip up really this year. We're here in the middle of the season, and they've held strong. Now, I think you have to be happy about that as a player.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, Houston, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Los Angeles leading by 8. Ayton, a screen on Holiday. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Holiday against Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
Doncic hits them both. Rockets trail by 10. Holiday finds Thompson. Smith with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Smith. Lets it go. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Hachimura with a screen on Holiday. Here's Reeves. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 5 now.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Ayton, a screen on Holiday. Here's Doncic. Up again. Ayton, no good.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Durant for 3. Fires in the triple.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Durant, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt comes in for Ayton, and it's Marcus Smart in for Hachimura. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Durant against Reeves, puts the move on. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. James, a screen on Holiday. Smart passes to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Number 1, DeAndre Ayton. LeBron James, 3rd.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Durant, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Smart against Holiday. Smart with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 8. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, VA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
James, a screen on Holiday. Smart looking around. Over Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Smart passes to James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And that one's good.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Thompson against Doncic. Out to James. Back to Doncic. Capella with a rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Durant with the big finish.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. LaRavia is checked in for James. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Capella. Eason comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, just picking apart the defense. Smart moves things around to create a shot.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 11 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 4. Smart outside. Doncic against Eason. Doncic, good. 13 points in the game.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
To the inside. Adams finds Durant, and he makes it.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Now Smart. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Doncic right side. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 4. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Out to the right wing. Ooh, poked away. Here's Adams. Shot from the low post is good. Adams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Puts one up from 19. Misses off the left iron.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Eason. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Connect. They swipe it. Smart against Eason. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Outside Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. LaRavia outside. Back to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Reeves has got 7 points.
In that medium range area, I tell you what, Austin Reeves is a tough cover.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Smart. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. Right side Reeves. Shoots over Shepherd. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Adams, the pass to Smith. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The drive by Reeves. Looking to get back on track. Pass to Connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Smart. Over Holiday. And it's Smart missing. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Durant, the pass to Adams, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kleba, he's checked in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Here's Durant. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 18.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
The kick to Durant. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's James with the jam.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Pass to Easton. And Smith over to help. For 3, Durant. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Doncic against Holiday. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant looking around. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Durant. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Here's James. Holiday against Doncic. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Out to James. LeBron fires one down.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
From behind the arc. Durant, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Out to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Durant, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. A nice shot by Doncic.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Holiday, cashes in the 12-footer.
It appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Doncic passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Count it.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Ayton, a screen on Holiday. From deep, here's Doncic. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Tries the 9-footer. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Lakers lead by 6. And here's Doncic. Give him 23. That one goes in.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
On the wing, Hachimura. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Durant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Outside Durant. And here is Thompson. Smith outside. Outside Holiday. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line there. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to run. But we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Doncic against Holiday. Luka! Get off me!
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Thompson. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. An easy 2 on the layup.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
The shot by James, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Durant with the bucket.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Gets it up. No good there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young.
So as we switch gears to look at Houston, quite a battle for the Rockets in that first half.
In a tight game.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So the Rockets 5 now. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Aaron Holiday out there with Thompson. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
James attacking. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Durant. Shoots from the elbow. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that is 31 points for Durant. Doncic against Holiday with the teardrop. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant, no good. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Holiday from long range hits the trifecta. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Holiday against Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Houston. Holiday's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Rockets trail. Smith outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Smith from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now. Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Durant, the pass to Capella. Rejected by James. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
For 3, Durant. The Rockets with another miss. The Lakers lead by 4. Out to Hachimura. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love the energy here in the 3rd. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Capella. Outside Durant to end the run. And Ayton pulls it down.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Smith passes to Holiday. There's the 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
And stolen by Reeves. Now here is James. 16 points for him. On the wing, Reeves. 4-3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Smith finds Durant. Capella, screen on Reeves. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 8 assists here tonight.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Holiday passes to Capella. Now here's Durant. Back to Capella. Outside Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. The Lakers, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff. And that's a double-double for him now.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
First in rebounding, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other, no individual agendas out there.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Doncic against Holiday. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 41.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Holiday from long range. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 13. Over Holiday. Again, the Lakers score.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Smith. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Thompson finds Eason. Down low. Here's Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Doncic. No good that time. Capella with the defensive effort. Thompson passes to Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
James. Here's Doncic with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. 43 points for Luka Doncic.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Thompson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Eason. And 12 points for Amen Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Smith. Up top, Capella. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped pause this run.
And the Lakers with some changes. Laravia's checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for Houston, Steven Adams checked in for Capella. Okogie comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. Just blocked. Here's Thompson. And here's Shepard for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Fast break, here we go. Here's Eason. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now only a 5-point Laker lead. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Los Angeles leading by 7. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Here's Shepard, defended by Smart. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Shepard's got his first points of the night.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reeves against Durant. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Shepard. Here's Eason. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jake LaRavia is out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. The three, Durant. The shot misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Smart passes to Reeves. Here's LaRavia. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Eason with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Adams a screen. Fires for 3. Okogie's shot is off. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's LaRavia to the wing on the left. Outside Connect. Pass to Smart. Here's Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Off the mark there with a 3. Rockets trail by 9. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Okogie. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Durant against Reeves. To the middle. Here's LaRavia. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes now for the Lakers. Smith comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Davison, he's checked in for Shepard. Here's Davison. Here's Okogie. And it's Connect with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Rockets trail by 9. Durant finds Eason. Here's Davison. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Houston making some changes. Capella comes in for Adams, and Green is subbed in for Davison. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And too long on the shot. For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Okogie's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 9. Doncic outside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
Durant's shot is off.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Back to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Okogie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Stolen by Capella. Oh, got a piece of it. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Durant. He's checked by Kleba. Capella against Doncic. Screen by Capella. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Easton. And Holiday subbed in for Okogie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to James. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
The 3, Smith. He buries it from 3. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Can they get it? Rebound, the Lakers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Offline with a 3. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Trailing by 13. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Thompson with a steal. Smith against Vanderbilt. Holiday with the ball. Capella, screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by James.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Here's Thompson. Durant for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 7 assists in the game.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Holiday against Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
For 3, Durant. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Pass to Smith. Outside Vanderbilt. Now, here is James. Guarded by Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Reeves is subbed in for Smith. James. And slam dunk by James.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Rockets trail by 15. Now Durant. Thompson right side. Puts up the tray. Capella. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Not that time.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Capella. Capella, screen on Reeves. Now Durant. Now Capella. Shot clock at 3. Rebounded by Ayton. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Holiday against Doncic. Ayton, the screen on Holiday. Now Ayton. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
And Clark with the landmark decisions, opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Reeves against Thompson. Capella pulls it down.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Eason penetrating.
Eason.
Smart fires. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you once again.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.